Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Because I could probably just get this straight and then reverse straight down in. Alright. Morning. How you doing? Oh, look at that. It's a tough life. He's sitting on a crate. Look, reverse a bit, look. He's on a crate. Poor fella. It's a rough job, isn't it? Ah, you're spending your time on a crate. Right, okay, let's have a little look at this. Let's put this in reverse. Right, welcome back. So, last episode we were looking for a garage, our Revico garage, so that I could get another truck because they're the cheapest they're going around. And notice though, however, our money has gone up significantly. So we got an opportunity here to maybe buy a more expensive truck for one of our drivers, just to fill out that Ossenbrook garage. Basically, we've got a garage in Ossenbrook. If I come out of here a little bit, zoom out, move this around. So Ossenbrook's here, and we basically that's our garage there, I think. No, it's not. It's there. What we're talking about? it's there. It's the green thing on the map. We've got our Ossenbrook, but we were looking for a garage, and now the closest to Vico one is actually in Copenhagen, which is over here. Which is a decent journey, actually. It's a little bit of. I think I don't know if these are roads or ferry crossings. I think the roads. These are ferry crossings. There we go. They're ferry crossings. So we've got a chance to go from this Alberg. I'm going to pronounce it terribly, but we're going to go from there. But I've decided to sort of let the game dictate. We've been searching for jobs, and we're searching for jobs. Let's just look for the interesting jobs. I think we'll let the game dictate, and I'm quite convinced that it's going to take us all the way up here, and we're going to go hopefully up to St. Petersburg and over this side as well to Oslo and Bergen. Or whatever that's pronounced, and then maybe it'll take us all the way back down this way. That's what I'm really hoping. I haven't even been round Italy. I bought Italy, and I haven't even been round it. Barely been round France, if I'm honest. So anyway, we've got lots to do and lots to go places wise, but we still need a truck and we still need another driver. So without messing around any further, let's go out here and find out what's available. So we're ready to go. At least we haven't been sent back to the beginning like we normally do. So let's drive. Now, last week wasn't one of those more exciting ones where I cut it fine. I actually managed to make it on time and had plenty of fuel and whatever else it is. So this week we'll spice it up a bit. Maybe we'll see if we can make it a little bit more exciting. There's our truck. Good morning. I say good morning. It's evening actually. It's 5:23 down there on the old GPS on the bottom right hand side. So let's get into our truck's seat and let's accelerate away. Prop parking brake is not on. It's not on. Naughty me. No parking brake. Let's turn them lights off. We don't need them. Put them on the side lights on. Right, okay. Because we are in Scandinavia. They do like the side lights there. Let's have a little look. So, what have we got here? I can see there is some kind of facility down in the GPS there. Past the petrol, which we were going past before. There's something there. I can't remember what it's called, though. We're going to go that way. So, let's get on out of here. Let's get on out of here. 31 is the speed limit. Let's go for it. Let's go. I've discussed this before that they have, I think, different rules. I think it's probably to do with weather on the way that the roads actually work. So I think that's possibly the reason. Here's this place that we're going to as well over here. Polar fish. We're going to get some fish. Let's have a look. I'm hoping it's going to take us to Copenhagen. That'll be cool. There we go. We're on a go. Nothing oncoming. It feels cold, being this sort of far north. I don't know why. I just think it feels a bit cold, don't you? Maybe it's just me. Look, he's waiting. All right, how you doing? You good jobs? Wait. Oh, he's having a sly cigarette, I think, out there, hidden between them crates. Look, you can just see him there by the mirror. Did edge forward touch. There you go. No, he's not having a slice cigarette. It's too healthy for that. Polar fish. Let's find out what polar fish want us to do. Let's see what market we've got here. So let's get the freight on. And let's have a look. Oh, we've only got one. That's not the journey I wanted to make. Do you know something? It's like the game was listening when I actually said there that I wanted to do that. That's not the journey I wanted to make. I did not want to end up back in the United Kingdom. Sorry, Polarfish, but I'm going to have to turn that one down. That's not what we were after. We were after something else. So let's see what else is around here. It's a good journey, and probably good money. Oh, look at these guys having a little chat in here. What are you doing? He's like, it must be his boss giving it large. Either that or he's dancing. He's flossing? No, he's dancing. Look. No, he's not. He's giving him instructions. Doesn't look happy, does he? He's obviously been up to something. He's been doing something with the eels he shouldn't have been. Maybe. I don't know. Right, okay. What's nearby then? Let's have a little look. We're going to have to stop for a second because I can't see anything there on that GPS. Other than this place here, let's have a look at the world map. We may have to have a little side trek somewhere. What we got up here? We got Polaris lines. Polaris lines. What else have we got? Oh, hang on. Look, there's a massive facility over here, which is kind of in this town, but I didn't know about this. So we've got Nordic Crown, we've got Vista Power, and we've got NS Oil. NS Soil. Maybe. I don't know. So we just come out here and we make a left-hand turn, and we can just drive on down there and see what there is. Let's do that. That makes sense, doesn't it? Let's drive. Let's make a left out here. Come on then. There's a lot of people in this place. It's kind of not rare, but you don't normally see as many. I'm gonna go clear. Just going to go right down here and across this road. Yeah, he's going that way. Okay. Cool box there. And I'm having a cup of coffee at the moment. There should be some steam coming off the top of my, SCS software mug. Oh. Near side passing. Nice. Right, okay. Here we go. We're going to make a little trip around here. Get up to 30 miles an hour. We'll kick in 33. That's a naughty boy. There we go. 30 will do. We'll just keep the speed limit. I do like these little houses. It does feel cold to me though here. I don't know why. Or maybe I do know that I'm in Scandinavia. There's some fields been ploughed. Maybe there's subtle changes to the colour palette. I don't know. Oh, 43 is the speed limit. I'm being overtaken now. Oh. Don't know why he just did that. Did I accelerate a little bit and upset him? Maybe I accelerated a little bit. Oh, what's this? Oh, viaduct over the road. Yes. Is it a viaduct when it crosses the road? I don't know. Right, so we've got plenty of... we're well rested. We're full of diesel. A nice 400-mile journey, and we're bang on for us to do it. Do we want oil? Because I can take oil, I think. Should we have a look at the oil place first? Let's head on up here. Let's swing in here. Because I can take oil. I think I can take liquids that are explosive. So we're good. We're good that way. I'm interested. Let's do that. Let's try and have a look at this. I have actually worked during my normal life in places like oil factories and things like that. Oil factories, is that what you call them? Processing plants? Refineries, there's the word we need. I have actually worked in them. It's kind of... And they're very interesting. Very safety conscious, as you can imagine, because of all the explosive stuff that they're dealing with, effectively. But, yeah, very interesting indeed. Once we've got a decent load, hopefully. Where's this taking us to? Ooh, Latvia. That's a decent long journey as well. That's a good money, that one. Actually expires on what date of it is. Today is Sunday at whatever else. It's a 2-day journey, effectively. It's there's a ferry across the way, to be fair. So the ferry will be the break when I get my rest. So we're actually talking about 562 miles. May have to well, I don't think we'll have to refuel. It's a 25-hour journey, but we should be able to make it. It is, as I said to you, a class, an ARD class 3, which basically means it's liquid fuel, probably. And we're taking it to wherever they are. Not been there before. This sounds like a fun journey. Let's do this one. It's a standard delivery. We should be able to make it within the time. There's plenty of time. So let's do it. Let's take some. Let's get some fuel. There's a couple of ferry trips involved in this, so a little bit of parking on the ferry. Oh, very interesting. I'm excited. So there's our load. There was the only load there. Look. He's busy counting up barrels of fuel. Right, let's get ourselves adjusted here. Let's go on in. If we can actually reverse correctly, there we go. Spot on. Oh yes, it's got what a good load this is going to be. This is going to be fun. €33,000 as well for this one. So that's really good. Let's have a little look. Check we're all lined up nicely. Oh yeah. Oh look, it's up on the thing. It must have been his loading thing there. Right, let's press T. Put that trailer on. There we go. That trailer is mounting. Oh look, do you see the thing's going down on the top. There's like little sort of I don't know, guess specialised locking mechanisms maybe. I've not seen that before. It's kind of cool. Like it. Right. Okay. Let's get back in the cabin and let's go for it. Wow. Look at what's doing on the GPS at the moment. What's the GPS doing that for? Can I not turn that way? Are they one-way roads? They can't be one-way roads. The GPS is thoroughly confused. I think. Oh, look, a boy racer! I'm going out. Come on, guys, let me out. There, I'm coming out. A little boy racer there, pushing me out of the way. Right, that's such a weird little bit of thing going on there. I can't even work out why that's doing that. Why would I come back round to go round whatever else is looking at, not just turn at this junction up here? Oh, because it's underneath. We've been over it. It's the bridge. Ah, remember I saw it on the way in. There was a bridge. Right, I'm watching. Right, we're out. We're going for it. That was very wide. There was a plane taking off. Look, over there. On the left-hand side, just in my left hand, just going to pass through. There we go. See it? That's kind of cool. This is a heavy load, actually. I can feel it. It's taking a while to get moving through the gears. At least we're not going to run out of fuel. God knows what it is, actually. I forgot to check, actually. I know it flashed up on the screen then when we were looking at it. I think it's 23 tons of oil, crude, possibly. Yeah, so that's why we have to go all this way around. We're taking that long journey through. Okay. Well, then we're going to slow it off. 31's fine. Some crossings. Back through this little town. That's a nice little industrial estate there. I quite enjoyed that. I was quite a surprise to find all those things just waiting there. So traffic lights. Sun is slowly setting. Are we still on go? We are. Oh, oof. Guaranteed that I'd get a ticket for that. Our fluffy dice is in situ and working. So hopefully bring us good luck. I'm gonna put the lights on. Getting darker. We're gonna be doing a little bit of night driving. This is gonna be an interesting one because hopefully we'll get to the ferry at night. We'll obviously do the little trek there. I don't think it'll be very long before we're actually off with that one. And then we'll head to the next sort of sort of the next journey across. I think it's Sweden we're going across, aren't we? Sweden, and then we go across Sweden, and then we take another ferry journey across into Latvia, which is going to be interesting. All right. I needed a bit of a cruise this week. It's been a busy week. I've had a few. I'm already away, so you're gonna have to wait. I've had a few. It's been a busy one. Because I work with sort of computers and things. Microsoft had a fairly large problem yesterday with their cloud services, which was not very much fun. There's not much you can do about it either. You're at the mercy of them. It's like when Google have a problem or something similar. You know, the mercy of that supplier to fix the problem. And yeah, it wasn't something I could fix, which is really annoying because you get lots of people complaining. Now that's me to stop there, give way to things that are coming down off that road. Well, I think we were clear as such, but yeah. So one of those things. So I was been looking forward to this actually. Looking forward to being back on the road. All right. Oh, he's got some oil as well. NS oil. It's what Denmark does, though, isn't it? Isn't it that their big resource? Denmark, Norway, and things like that. Their big resources are actually oil. Biggest producers. Norway being number 1, I think, isn't it? Is that right? Maybe wrong. I think they are. Okay. Get up to 50. 52. Let this drift down a bit. I'm just touching the edge of the road there. Drift down a touch. When you get to 51, we're good. Well, we'll stick at 51. I've put the cruise control back on at 51. We're going to go for that. Right, so let's have a little look. Let's recap. We're down at the bottom there. We're in the GPS. We're in the bottom right-hand corner. You're looking at the ETA, which is just below the 50 mile an hour sort of warning or hazard. Look at that sun. Isn't that brilliant? Anyway, we are looking at Monday at the moment at 7:40. 41, and we're 761 miles away, but that's as the crow flies and doesn't take into account our ferry journeys. And we are at a point where we're at 24 hours and 52 minutes before we get there. It's not going to be anywhere near that, to be fair. Okay, are we coming off here? I believe I am. I am coming off here. We're off at this one. Just going to tap the brakes. No, I don't want to come screeching off here. Oh, look at that rough looking road. It's pretty rough, isn't it? Yeah, 33 is the speed limit. I wondered actually, to be honest with you. So they should... Do they give way to me here? Or do I give way to them? I thought they would give way to me. There's like a stop thing there for them, look. So I'm going to push on across the road. And they should have stopped... Yeah, they should come to a halt for me, I think, there. I think that's the way it works. Right, okay, we're back on the main road. Let's go. Sun in the rear view mirror there, or the side mirror. See to the left, just there. It's just setting 7:07 p.m. We're just sticking on this road. We are pushing forward. It is a very heavy load. The truck is struggling to pull it. I mean, I've got 460 brake horse. I'd went for the upgrade of the engine. Yes, it's the funny thing about it is the reason I chose the Iveco out of all of the vehicles was I had no idea really about trucks, and I only started learning about trucks after I started playing Euro Truck Simulator. I think I would have probably gone with something more expensive and more powerful, really, if I'd come down to it. But I've kind of come to not mind the truck itself. I mean, but with you know, there's Volvos, there's Renaults out there, and there's the Scanias, of course, that everybody seems to be very fond of. But I've been sticking with my Iveco thus far. I mean, I'd be quite happy if I upgraded a little bit more. Whoa, 43. I knew that was coming because that Mini beside me just rammed on the brakes as we came up to this point here. I'm guessing that's do you think that's for bikes on there on the right hand side? I think that's a bike trail that's running beside it. Wouldn't be surprised actually. Okay, so we're coming up to the first ferry here. We're going to be taking our first ferry. There'll be a cost involved in this, so we're not, it's not cost free, this journey particularly. Yeah, I get the feeling that's probably for bikes, that, to be honest. On we go through this one. Wasn't sure that what turning was taking there. I wasn't taking that turning. Another town we've not been to before. It's got a garage as well. Okay, we're going to take this turning now. And in we go. Bricks, 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 bricks. Let's have a little look. I'm right on top of the sign there. The sun is setting. I'm right close to that, actually. I'm extremely close to that sign. I didn't realise I was so close to it. That's because I kind of started to turn, I think. Be careful when I come out of here. Yeah, just be careful there. Watch the rear of the truck. Let's bring it round. We're carrying something explosive. We really don't want to be messing around with doing something horrible there, should we? Right, okay, where do we need to go here? There's the sign, I think. Or is that to deliver? No, that's to deliver. Well, let's go a bit further up, I think. A little bit further. So that's the place there. This looks like the ferry here. Yeah, that looks like the ferry in here. Let's go in here. Let's go in here. That's one way. There's the ferry, look. There's the ferry. We need to come over here to number 2, is it? Number 2? Beer 2? There we go. It's a shame you don't drive onto the ferry, though. I guess we just wait here. Right, possible travel destinations. So we want to go... We're trying to get here. So we need to go to Gothenburg. 3 hours and 15 minutes. It's a little bit of a break, a little bit of timing. I think it won't affect our sleep as such. I don't think that affects how much we can sleep. So we'll probably sleep on the bigger journey. So yeah, the bed's not particularly full. Disengage. We're disengaging. Just having a little look. Yeah, it's just wheeled us off. Unfortunately, we're not coming off the boat. Sometimes you come off the boat. You see, we actually come off the ferry itself. Right, okay, let's go. So we're in Gothenburg. Right, Sweden, definitely. Is that the way out? I think this is the way out here. Is it? No. That was the way out there. Oh, bring us round. That was the way out there. I ended up in that other place, that kind of... What's it called? Right, so straight on here. We're clear. Let's go. Traffic lights on our way. Damn. That was me messing around there. So we've got another 20 hours to travel. So you can see a lot of it was wiped out there by the initial sort of ferry journey. I'm going to have a quick swig of my coffee. I'd probably had something to eat on the ferry there. I bet that costs a lot of euros actually if you have it on the ferry. I bet it's probably better to get something beforehand and whatever else it is. Okay, we're powering round. Okay, we're on the road with our highly explosive load, so we're going to be good. Not been here either, so this is all new scenery for me. I'm really enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. This is going to be a little bit of a night drive, actually. I think we're going to get a lot of night here, so unfortunately, scenery is not going to be very exciting. We're going to get decent. We're going to get about a bit of night driving. I am a little bit. I mean, because of the fact that I'm asleep is sort of, if you look at that GPS down there, next to the miles per hour, we've got our gears, then we've got the damage to the truck, and then of course we've got the diesel, followed by what is effectively how sleepy I am, and the bed is barely full. So I think the break on the ferry was a 3.5 hour. I think that's kind of giving us a little bit of a boost for a little bit. So we're kind of stuck with the fact that we're going to be going for a bit through the night rather than through the day. It's fine. Night driving's good. It works out okay. Right. So this is funny junctiony things, which if somebody comes off here, you have to give way to them, but there's nobody there, so we're going to go. I think if you're already on it, maybe that you have to give way. It did confuse me when I first ran into those. They were very. They were different. I'm going to come over now because it's going to go one lane. There we go. Right. just working my way up the slope there. Sorry, I didn't go to sleep. Just more concentrating for a second there on my driving and what I was doing. I'm coming out. Nobody there, thankfully. Let's get us up to 50 miles per hour and let's get ourselves across this country and go over to the other side to take a trip to Latvia. It's very green, isn't it? It's lovely and green. Very green. 53. Well, let's be a good boy. Drop to 50 and we're happy. Could probably get away with 51. Let's get away with 51 for a bit. Oh, slightly speeding. Oh, I'm such a bad driver. I'm not. I'm just sneak that extra mile out of it. It's not going to make a huge difference to the time. And we're still there. To be fair, our delivery has to be there until Tuesday. You've got to remember, though, of course, the computer is taking into account the game is taking into account that long ferry trip very shortly. So once we get from one side of this country to the other and take a ferry, it's the way to go. It's interesting that by land it's such a long journey. I can imagine. I've never actually tried it. I can imagine you could probably do it by land, but I bet it's like several thousand miles instead of the quick dash across that we're doing here, which is kind of taking two sets of ferries and going straight across. But also, I guess, as well as a driver, it would be nice that you can get that break, that little bit of a time to sort of have a rest and do whatever else it is. I don't know if I finished my story about working the petrochemical company stuff. I don't think I did. So anyway, I'll go back to that while we're taking a nice night trip. So I worked for I worked to sort of doing the computers for a biodiesel company, and it was extremely. One thing you got to say about biodiesel, it's an interesting thing because it isn't just made out of the usual rapeseed and all that kind of stuff. It's actually made from or vegetable matter. It can actually be made from animals' carcasses. So it's kind of it. Do I have to stop for this car? He's right. That fire engine didn't know what it was doing there. It's got itself stuck, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Weird. So it's made out of animal carcasses. The remains of that. So they also get from other from those kind of industries. So if you're a vegetarian, don't have a diesel car because in the UK there's a requirement for diesel to contain at least sort of, I think it's 8% biodiesel as well, to sort of kind of bring that cost down of the diesel, and obviously encourage the use of reusing what we're using as byproducts anyway, animals and all the other things, vegetable fats and all that kind of stuff. And this one made it from the carcasses of animals. And one of the weirdest things about it is that the smell didn't bother me. Funnily enough, I came and I took a big whiff of the place when I got there, and I thought, because I was told that it was going to stink, it was going to be horrible. And actually, the smell of the place didn't bother me in the slightest. Which is really weird. You'd have thought it would have done. It wasn't that. It was the fact that in the air there was a sticky film of effectively oil everywhere, animal fat effectively in the air, and wherever you walked. And I learned from my first experience there that you never go in short sleeves. If you go in short sleeves, you walk away and your entire body has this film of animal fat on it. I know it sounds really disgusting, but it's really interesting. I find the whole idea of it really interesting, and that the sort of the levels of sulfates and things like that have to be measured all the time consistently over this stuff that they're rendering this fat down. It's really interesting. Anyway, there we go. That's my experience of the oil industry. I had quite a lot of those actually, where I was backwards and forwards with the thing to sort out computers. But everything had, as I say, a film of animal fat on it, and it kind of got a little bit worse in the sense that the things I was working on also had a film of fat around them. It was a bit like lard that you get when you cook some sausages or something in the bottom of a pan and you leave it, and there's that lard at the bottom of it. That's the kind of thing that was stuck on everything, unfortunately. Not much fun in that sense, but bizarrely I didn't mind it. And we're missing the water, by the way, here. There's lots of water. Look, lovely water going on. I didn't mind it. I just thought I found it interesting more than anything else. So And also it shows and if we're as a a mostly meat-eating country, it shows that we're actually not wasting the byproducts of that industry, which kind of swings in the face of those people who feel that there's a lot of byproducts. Well, the byproducts aren't byproducts; they're byproducts that are being reused for the most part. Anyway, right, okay, back to driving. We're on the road. We're going through some rocks actually. There's a place. It's interesting, this. We're doing 43. We have, let's have a look at the ETA now. We are 588 miles away, so it's not as far as we were the other before. We're 18 hours and 44 minutes. Very nice. Is that going to one? Is this going to 2 lanes here? Can't work this one out. Or is that running off? It's 2-way. I don't know. There's nobody behind us. It's very quiet. I'm going to come over. Just gently come over. Let's do that. We'll do that. We'll just do it. Anyway, so yeah, still currently it's Monday the time, the ETA. That's going to shoot. I'm going to suspect that's going to shoot up massively when we do that. We've got a class 3 cargo, which means it's explosive. We've got fuel of some sort, or something that is explosive, liquid fuel. Flammable, I think, is the big word, isn't it? Flammable. Possibly corrosive, dangerous. I don't think it'll be corrosive as such. I think it'll be more likely flammable is the big thing. 18 hours and 26 minutes to go, but of course a lot of that's going to be on the ferry, so we're not too worried about that. It's been a nice, simple journey. Now, we have been to this place here, this John Cobing. I'm pronouncing it terribly, I'm telling you now. Very hard, I'm told, that Nordic languages are, especially things like Icelandic, which is not really Nordic. Are they Nordic? Anyway, theirs is particularly tough, but I believe that sort of these languages are quite tough to learn. Right, okay, 50 miles per hour we can get up to now, so I'm just going to get us back up to 50, and we'll get us powering along this road. Seems to be a fairly robust journey across, fairly simple. 51, 48. Yeah, okay, let's get us a bit. Let's get a bit of speed up here. Let's get up to 50 there. 50. Spot on. We're at 50 again. We're powering along. So yeah, it's going quite nicely today. Going nice and smoothly across the countryside. Very nice. I'm just gonna have a quick sip of coffee. Oh, I love coffee. Coffee's brilliant. Really nice. Can't beat a bit of coffee. So it is 1:50 a.m. It's still quite light, actually, I think. Do you think that's because we're far up? And they have. Do they have longer and shorter summers? Don't they? They do, don't they? The further up you go, it is quite light. That sky is, I think, quite light for 1:50 in the morning. This is definitely a road that I have travelled before because it is yellow, so I have been here before. I think one of my earlier adventures took us into Scandinavia. I was actually going to do some of that sort of, I think I was doing the Black Sea, kind of working my way that way. So this game, again, is taking us that way. It wants us to finish those beyond the Baltic sort of states and have a little look at that. That's what it wants us to do. It just wants us to, apart from taking us back to Newcastle with polar fish, that was terrible. I didn't want to go back. Oh, look! It's like a dinosaur in the water, like a Nessie type thing. That's cool. These cut as well, look. These trees cut. There's something else there. I can't even see what it is. Oh my god. Wow. There's like dinosaur on the thing there. As I say, very light. Very, very light indeed. So maybe all these street lights as well. I think that's a big factor. Ploughing on. Oh, what were they though? There was a dinosaur, a Loch Ness monster type thing, popping out there in pink for some reason. It was definitely pink. I'm sure it was pink. So we're at 2:20 a.m. We are making a good time as we go through the mountains. It looks like very nice, beautiful, and. There's a slight bit of damage on the truck now, but that's to be expected. That'll tyre wear more than anything else. from all this. And every truck needs serviced at some point. That's the truth. You need to service it and keep your vehicle in tip-top condition. I'm very keen on that. I always, whenever my own vehicles, personal vehicles, well, I have to vehicles. I've got one, I've got a car, but whenever my car requires its service, it always gets its service. And I'm probably terrible because I kind of go when they say, you've got to do this and this and that and the other. I always just say what's the best price rather than actually debating what needs to be removed and fixed and whatever else is. I'm quite happy for it to be done because it makes sure the car. And to be fair, the last service, although quite expensive, is the car's running much better. It's fine. I say it's running much better. It's running as well as, if not better than it was before, which is good. Always good. Nice diesel, my car now. If I'm here for myself, I'd get 650 miles to the gallon. 650 miles to the gallon. Well, we wish 650 miles to a tank, which is quite good. Almost as much as this truck. I don't put 1,000 litres in it though to fill it up. Okay. It's starting to quite busy actually. There's a lot of traffic passing me at. I wonder why nearly 3 o'clock in the morning is such a busy time out here. Maybe it's the time you get your ferry or something like that. I don't know. It's a lot of traffic. If you look behind my rearview mirrors as well, you can see that there's a few vehicles that have been overtaken by quite a lot as well. I'm quite surprised. Got a few things coming up on here. Few red lights, nothing to worry about. No brakes particularly. A little bit of indication with people coming in and out of people. We've got a nice flow of traffic here. Nice flow of traffic. There's police. Hey. Of course, it's a Volvo. It's Sweden. They're made by the Chinese now. Anyway, on we go. Probably still made in Sweden. Oh look, there's some models of planes. Look over there. Can you see them? Wow. Looks like a Harrier jump jet, that actually, doesn't it? And a Spitfire type thing. Somebody will tell me what that is in the comments, I'm sure. On we go. I've probably taken this ferry before. I get the feeling that this is going to be that kind of thing. I've taken it before. Look at that, 3:10 a.m. and already you can see the sunlight cracking through the horizon. We are travelling towards the sun as well, so we might even get that sunlight blasting up on us, saying good morning and us being given a sort of a lovely treat of those lovely volumetric lighting shooting through the trees as we go. It's been a good road this actually, nice and straight. Some kind of big factory here, isn't there? Look at that. Probably fuel. What do you think? Fuel? Could be bio or something like that, couldn't it? We are in a country that's very good with its environmental stuff, so maybe it's something environmental. And there's me taking all my dirty diesel across it, or my dirty fuel across it. I can't even remember what it is, to be honest with you, the load. I know I can check by bringing it in the menus, but that'll spoil the flow. It'll spoil the flow. We're just pulling something that's flammable, at least. Lots of rocks, lots of bridges. Another plane. You see it? Just stuck in the ground. It's like a little passenger plane, that one. There's more in front of us, look. Like jet planes. Wow. Did they... Saab. Let's go with Saab. Didn't Saab make planes? Or at least make engines for planes? I think they did, didn't they? When they don't exist anymore, do they? They've gone as well. Another company that's bit the dust. Yeah, another company that bit dust. A bit like poor old Nokia. Nokia went, didn't they? They got... Who bought them? Was it Microsoft? I think it was, wasn't it? They only bought them for the patents. They weren't really interested in anything else, which is really kind of a sad thing, realistically. They didn't really want to restore the brand. And is there a new Nokia now, though? There isn't there. There is a new old-fashioned style Nokia phone, which just does phoning. But is that made by Microsoft, or did Nokia get sold again? I can't remember. Nokia at one point were the biggest mobile phone company in the world. You know, you only have to go back, what, 25 years, maybe? 25 years, and they were like number one. Nokia were the company of choice for everybody. They were the ones. And to be fair, the company I work for used to install phone kits into vehicles like this, you know, trucks and things like that. We used to install them for those kind of devices, those Nokia ones. Less so in modern day sort of times. I don't work for the same company now, but less so now. But to be fair, some owners, if you're not driving your own vehicles, whatever else, some companies actually install the phones for you, so they're like company only phones, if that makes sense. What's going on with that car in front? It's just overtaking. Yeah. So they're like company only, so they're very basic. They don't give you like a smartphone and whatever else is. And I'm sure you've got like Bluetooth and all the stuff that link it up nowadays. But they still did them as like car kits and or truck kits, should I say, and as part of the whole thing. It's really quite interesting. So I was given the opportunity before the company I work for. I sort of, well, to be fair, it went bust. It was for other reasons, but before the end of that, I went out a few times with the guy who installed the car kits just for interest, because I was getting into Euro Truck at that point in time, and I got a chance to sit in a few trucks, a couple of Volvos actually. I was quite impressed, really. I quite enjoyed it, really, and that's sad. I wasn't much sad. It's kind of enjoyed myself. It was fun. It's not sad at all. It was fun. Enjoyed it. I love an opportunity to do that, actually. You know, sort of to have a travel with somebody who actually got, you know, can drive a truck. I think it would be good fun on a decent journey somewhere. Nice complex one with a hard bit of parking at the end of it. I always struggle with that, with the parking on this game. So anyway, so we have 14 hours and 59 minutes, only 15 hours. 423 miles to go, and the ETA is still, as the sun blasts through, 7:27 a.m. Oh, sorry, 7:27 p.m. Sorry, it's 19:25. If you want it in 24 hours. Look at this! It's blasting through that glass on that bridge above as well, isn't it? Blasting through. We've not stopped at this city either, which I'm not even. Is that? I'm gonna try it. Solder Talja? I don't know. No, even Soldier Talja. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's even got little things over the letters, which means I have no idea. There's a Scania dealership. Ah, there we go. Scania dealership there. We're not doing that though. We're making our way this way. We haven't stopped off at Copenhagen. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get in this town we get to. We'll see if there's anything good here. Latvia might have a Renault dealership. We're doing all right for money actually, because the two drivers I've got currently, because they've got better at driving and you train them in like long distance and different abilities, so they can carry a bit more expensive loads. Because I've done that with them. Whoa, 43. Done that with them. They've actually servicing the debt with their money, so they're actually making me money now over servicing the bank loan that I've got, which is good. We're now we're back up to 50 miles an hour. That's off after all that. Right, let's get back up to 50. Yeah, so they're actually servicing the debt and giving me a little bit of profit. So that's actually a good thing. So we've got to that point where we've got that kind of little bit extra cash coming into the bank. That's why we're up to 47,000. We did spend about 160,000 recently on and I was hoping I would have enough for I could definitely buy another Iveco truck with that, but we'll see what we get to here. Right, am I coming off here? I think I'm coming off here. I'm just checking underneath me there. I was a little bit wrong there for a minute there. Coming off here, slowed off nicely, watching the truck. Lurched a bit there. Right, I think we're going into this town now to get our thing. I'm gonna go out. I'm I'm going to go out. Wow. He had to slow down for me. Well, that's just tough. That's just tough. We're ploughing on. Stockholm. I haven't actually opened it, unlocked it. I would have thought I'd have unlocked it by driving just close to it. But it seems I have not, because I've not driven into it. Huh. So we're going past Stockholm, but we're not actually driving into Stockholm. That's interesting. Attention to detail, by the way, is just brilliant in this game. The attention to sort of like, dirt on the road, marks. It's brilliant. Can't beat it. There are other truck simulators other than American Truck Simulator, which I must give a try to, because there was a comment in the, and I can't remember who it was. Sorry, apologise. Was comment in the about the American Truck Simulator. I do need to give it a go because there's so much bigger trucks than these ones. I guess, do they have road trains in the US? I think they probably do. But they're so much bigger trucks and they're so much wider that it's so big in comparison. I should give it a try. I'm really kind of addicted to Euro Truck at the moment, but I should give it a try because I've got all the funny thing is I've bought all the DLC, not just for whatever else, but to support the company, obviously, because I'm a big fan of supporting companies that do it, and downloadable content. It's good downloadable content. These guys know how to do it proper. The big content, lots of effort. Usually, and I've noticed that they seem to do like one a year, one really big one a year, which seems to be their approach to it. Right, so we're coming up to our docks here, and there seems to be a turning to the right coming up to get us round. So the sun is coming up. We're gonna hit land shortly. So I'm going to follow this. Yeah, it's just taking us round. And so there's another one of them polar lines. They're obviously the thing to do it. Look at that. The flags are there all over it. EU flags and everything. Cool. Right, so here's our turning here. Only one turning. You going to let me go? Oh, thanks. I didn't expect that. Oh, look, they're having a little chat outside the house. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi, nice to meet you. Oh, he's a little walk around at 5:30 in the AM. They're all walking around at 5:30 in the AM. You can see where I'm thinking here. This is a bit odd. Right, so this is the trucks down here. Look, you can see the boat. I think we can see the. I think we get to drive onto this one, maybe. Do we? I'm following the track round. Just to go round here. Okay, I'm going. There it is. There's the Polaris Lines vehicle. I get to drive on. Oh, wicked. God, I went back to 1990 there. I've never used the word wicked in years. Seriously, I haven't. That's the first time. I do apologise. Hey, look at this. Brilliant. Look. We're in. This guy over here's got like bits and pieces. Let's have a look. Look, he's got like boarding or some kind of concrete thing for building. Right, it's cool. I'm in anyway. So let's head to possible destinations. So we want to get to Latvia, so let's have a little look. Not that one. It's that one. I should have looked at the name first before doing it. It's an 8 hour and 30 minutes, so we're bound to sleep for this. The 8 hour and 30 minutes has to be a sleeping one. Why does that take 19 hours? That must be a really rough journey. It doesn't even look that much longer. I suppose it's double, actually, come to think of it. Right, let's go. Let's embark. We should be well rested and slept, but we'll see when we get here. Right. We slept. We slept on the journey, so we actually took a little break. I'm just going to drink my coffee quickly. It is 14:05 in the afternoon. We are still. I'm just the side lights on. We are still on track, I think. I'll move forward in a second. Oh, I love coffee. Right, that's coffee sorted. Let's disengage that handbrake. I love the way it goes up and down. You see it in the bottom corner there, just below the steering wheel, just between the steering wheel and the GPS. It's like a handbrake. I'll take the handbrake off. Cool. Okay, let's get going. Let's see what the timing looks like now. So, it's Monday. We're still ETA. It's still 7 o'clock today. We have 5 hours of journey to go, which is cool. We are... Let's pull over this side, because we should be on this lane. 5 hours journey to go, but that's all right. Actually, we can do that. We can do that. That's an easy journey. We'll be okay with that, I would think. We've had a nice sleep. We've got plenty of diesel. I'm afraid this is not going to be cutting it fine. I don't think. I think this is going to be a very well organised journey. So here we are, Latvia. Welcome to sunny Latvia. I don't know much about Latvia. It's probably famous for something, but I don't know what it's famous for. I may look that up next time we do it. Next episode, and tell you all about Latvia. I'm sure that they've got some history that we must know. Oh, I'm out with the curb. Naughty me. Stop. I've got to go that way. I'm going to push out here. I'm coming round. Out the way! Here I come! I'm hoping the microphone level's better. I've been fiddling with it. Ooh. Little house. Blue van. Yeah, I've been fiddling with it. It should be better. You should have better. You should be able to hear me nicer. I'm hoping. Oh, look at these old flower gardens. That's so cool. Look! A massive bull in flowers. That is so cool. The lights are on stop. I've just edged forward there. That looks cool. Let's go. I even pulled to one side while looking at the bull. I'm in the wrong lane here. I was totally in the wrong lane. Wasn't even looking. You know what that was? The bull got me. I was looking at the bull and I was like, that's so cool. Massive bull. So there we go. Latvia has massive flower bulls. We know something new about Latvia. Something I didn't know. Is this a roundabout coming up here? It says I have to be over this side of the road though. What's going on here? That's a weird looking roundabout. It's like, yeah. Okay. I have to go all the way around the roundabout and on the other side. Well, shouldn't that be in this lane? I hope there's no car underneath me because you're going to get squished. Woo! Caught the curb. You see that? Bad, bad, bad. Here we go. Wow. Very industrial. Turn that thing off. There's a red light on the dash. I'm not sure what it's for. Bendy lights. Look at that. Bendy lights. I've not been to Latvia before, I don't think. However, to be fair, it does look like on the map. It does look like I have from the. I did say I'd probably been this way before, but I don't remember the bull. Maybe I came at night and didn't see it. Here we go, down one lane. Ploughing on. So we have 5 hours, 3 minutes to go. 203 miles. Get ourselves nicely settled. Some guys talking over here. That was bad of me there. Didn't know which way I was going. I didn't keep an eye on it. A little bit of triggery pokery there with movement. Train line. A lot of diggers here and facilities. Somebody's doing some construction work. Oh, I'm liking this. I'm liking the roads as well because they're fun. They're adding a little bit of excitement to the whole thing. That car definitely shouldn't have been coming through like it did. Sorry about that. Bit wide. Oh look, that's some kind of sawmill. Excellent. Not been there before. I don't see can't tell whether or not this road's yellow or not, because if it's yellow, then it's I've been on it, if that makes sense. I can't tell. I probably have. I have a feeling this is kind of a road that's been well trodden by me in that sense. I think we've been through Latvia before, but I just don't remember it. Oh, I kind of like the scenery, actually. I'm a sucker for trees. I like trees and grass. I like trees and grass and buildings that are broken down. Wow, unbelievable. There's something broken down there. Look, there's an old building that was kind of broken and not. Wow. Right, 50 miles per hour. Let's get speed up. Let's get going. Let's work this engine here. 4 hours and 44 minutes to go. 192 miles. Some huge plants. They look like hogweed. Do you know what hogweed is? If you know what hogweed is, hogweed's it's actually quite a dangerous plant. It looks a bit like that with that sort of that flowery white head, but they can grow to about 12 feet tall. So what's that? That's about 4 meters tall in total. That they can grow to, and those in the UK. The problem is that kids, we used to, when we were kids and all this kind of stuff, and there used to be warnings in parks where I was, especially because we were near rivers, because they grow near rivers, and kids used to pick these things, and the problem is that the liquid or the juice that comes out of them, they're sort of that comes from them is actually photosensitive, and it reacts with the sun and skin on the human being, and the resulting effect is kids would get burnt by it, would leave red marks that were pretty much scars for life. So it's pretty. If the council finds it'll destroy it. So if you ever find it, they destroy it. And it's really, really tall. And the thing is that it's very tempting. Children think it's great, and you look at it and you go, "Oh, I can make myself a pea shooter out of the fact that the stem's hollow and so wide." And then you put it to your lips, and then your lips are stained for life once the sun hits it and starts doing things with it. It's not good stuff. As a kid, I used to find quite a lot of it. Now, personally, I didn't. I knew what it was. I'd been told and taught repeatedly about that kind of stuff. I mean, and as growing up as a kid, that it wasn't good. And as I say, there was warnings all over my park that it sometimes grows there. So we used to report it to the council on quite a regular basis, and they'd come and clear it because it's just nasty stuff, unfortunately. Right, back to the road. So that was that weird plants. I think they look like hogweed to me. So we're ploughing on. We have 4 hours to go. It is going to be at 19:16, so 7:16 p.m. on Monday that we should be delivering. We actually have another day spare. We could deliver them tomorrow, but we're making incredibly good time. There's some kind of cenotaph there. Just loving it. There's so many nice things that have been. Well, that's not nice, but you know what I mean. There's so many interesting things on the journey that are on this way. It's really nice. Road's nice and clear. We're nice and quiet. We're just heading into the countryside. Lots of greenery, as I said. I really like greenery. Really like. I like water as well. I'm a big fan of water. I like rivers and things like that. It's just. I lived in the Midlands for a little while when I was at university, and unfortunately, it was very dry and very concretey and very flat. And I live in a place which isn't dry and concretey and flat, and I did miss my rivers and my sort of my mountains and other things. I do like them. At least my roads aren't particularly boring, apart from that one that I was talking about the other day, So, but most of the roads are quite nice. Look at that, the dryness in that forest underneath the trees. Very good. Attention to detail, you see. Attention to detail. Wonderful day as well. Look at this. 15:43, and it is an absolutely glorious day. If I wasn't delivering a load, we would stop and we'd have a little stop near this. Oh, look at this, by the rivers, by these rivers and things like that. It's so nice, so pretty. Right, we're coming off of this road here. Let's just put the indicator on. We'll feed our way off here. We may have to slow down, but we'll see. Just gonna touch the brakes and turn off the cruise control as we cruise on up. Yeah, we're good. Plenty of speed this time round. Gets us up here. Anything coming? No, we're clear. It's so quiet. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I don't think we've been here before because it's looking... Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's yellow or green, or yellow or grey underneath that red line of the GPS, unfortunately. We're going to a little roundabout. If we haven't been here before, it's wonderful. 43. Let's slow down. And then on we go. We're going round. Lovely. Car behind us still. Hopefully we're not bothering him too much, but to be fair, I'd be quite happy to trundle behind the truck. I'd drop back a bit and let him go. There's some nice long straights though, you could easily overtake if you want to, but this is just a nice road. That's a speed camera, I think. 43 is the speed here. Some construction going on over here. Oh no, it's not. It looks like a lumber yard actually. Another lumber yard. There's a little place there as well, actually, a garage by the looks of things. Getting up to 50 miles per hour again, and on we go. Cracking on. It does look like I've been here before, though. This is the worst part about it. Railway under there. Just plough on through. We're checking the speed limit. Without 43 again. Put it at 43. 41, actually. And I think we are still going on a route. Yeah, it's definitely yellow under there. We've definitely been this route before, but it's been a while. Not been up this direction for a while. Not been to the states up here in the Scandinavian side. I was going to say Scandinavian. I don't know why I was saying to say that there. Scandinavian side. So anyway, ploughing on. Brilliant. 50 miles per hour again, just doing it. 2 hours and 23 minutes out, 104 miles. Plenty of sleep because we had sleep on the ferry. Well, why not? Slow down. We'll just come up to this junction. We'll check. We're clear. What a lovely clear road. This is wonderful. Wonderful. And off here, and away we go again. Powering up. Even lost that blue car, I think, that was behind us before. I can't see him in the mirrors unless he's right on my tail. I guess it's possible he's right on my tail. Speed's going to go up again to 43 now. There we go, 43. We're making our way slowly through the countryside. I'm really enjoying this drive. I hope you are too. It's got the thing about this game. It's got it's excellent replayability. I've been. There's a gentleman called, and you'll know him if you watch Euro Truck. You'll know Squirrel. And funnily enough, my wife and kids have been watching Squirrel recently as well. I've been watching my channel as well because my little lad likes to watch Dad drive, which is quite nice actually. That's quite nice. They like to do this. This is some kind of hydroelectrics, I would say. But yeah, Squirrel is. They've watched him as well, and he drives very similarly to me, to be honest with you. We're watching some of his videos, and he's just doing the same as I do, which is kind of a nice chat, which I kind of like doing. It's amazing I can spend so much time talking to myself, to be honest. Well, no, I'm talking to you, talking to all of you guys. Hello, nice to see you. Glad you're here. I probably missed all of the really good stuff like usual. I have a bit of a history of this. What's going on here? Police car. Oh, he's broke down. Yeah, rubbernecking there. Oops. Come on, let's speed up again. Naughty, rubbernecking. Having a little look when at what's going on. They did actually put a little hazard sign up there. I just saw it in the mirror when I went past. Right, I think we're definitely into new country and new territory now. Let's see what this truck's doing. He's going that way. I'm going to bomb on in here. Let's go for it. Here we go. Off at this one. Look at me with my good indication. Always behave with my indication. I believe you'd be surprised how many cars, especially performance and sports cars, have broken indicators in the United Kingdom. I always find it amazing that I go to places and that's an interesting looking building, isn't it? Interesting hotel. You go places and these cars are like, parked to go left or right, and their indicators are just faulty. They don't work at all. It's amazing. I'm getting to the point where I might start tweeting, Mercedes and BMW about this, because it's clearly a huge issue with these vehicles. Oh, and of course there's Audi as well. They obviously have. They're going to have to get these things in for a service. There's got to be a recall involved in these indicator issues that these vehicles are suffering from. Terrible. Oh wow, look at that. I would call that a very Eastern European truck. And I mean, it's serviceable. I like Mudrunner, you see, and Mudrunner uses Russian trucks, I know there's an add-on for the American side of it, but the Russian trucks are what I would call serviceable. They're just mightily overpowered and incredibly serviceable. And that just looked like that kind of truck, didn't it? There we came on there. Right, okay. This is definitely a different route, look, because the yellow line goes a different way. We are now into uncharted territory, places we have not been before. And it's interesting the music changed to something more dramatic just for that. Perfect dramatic music. We're on the last hour and 23 minutes of the journey. We are 54 miles out. The police are beside the road. There is a man pulled over. He has been naughty in his car. He's been naughty. He's probably got told off because it's yellow. No, it's not. It's not because he's yellow. It's not yellow at all. Right, we're ploughing on. Was that birds in the sky? What's that going on there? Some kind of weird... Oh, it's lines in the sky. It's kind of breaking up a little bit. It's actually power lines over the top of me. This car's going quite slowly. I'm catching up with him. Do you not know what you're doing? I'm undertaking you. I shouldn't really be undertaking you. Can you maybe behave yourself? Oh, there's a broken tree. Not seen that before either. Keep on seeing stuff I've not seen before. Some nice silver birch. Mainstay of Minecraft, and the number of gardens and that I've my parents' garden had them, actually, to be honest with you. Silver birch. Right, a little place to pull up. We're ploughing along. 50 miles per hour is the speed thing. Oh, there's a speed thing. I'm good boy. Look at me. I passed through it at the right speed. I'm a good boy. No speed camera for me. Been really good. The little car must have been speeding though, because it had like a flashing sign. There's a church there, there's police. I am doing 41 and a 50, and I should be getting up to 50. Let's get up to 50. My bed's sort of starting to fill. My sleep is getting tireder. I'm getting tireder. Getting tired, not tired. Getting tired. We're ploughing on. We are going for it. Look at that. I can't even remember where we were going. Just somewhere in Latvia. 50 miles per hour. Slowing down. We're into a slow bit. We're into a 31 miles per hour area. We're in 31. We are pushing on through here. This is excellent. Down to 19. Well, that surprised me. I'll just put it at 15 miles per hour. 19 miles per hour? Why? Back to 50. Alright, okay. I guess it was the train track maybe that did that. Don't know. I guess the solid white line is non-overtake, because you can't really... You'd be struggling. Not me going slowly, maybe you'd be able to pass me, but otherwise you're not. At some point I need to get this truck serviced. We're pushing it really here, aren't we? That's a bus service there. I always wonder why there aren't what's known as rigid trucks in this. That's the other thing I always wonder about this. Be interesting to drive. I think rigids would be too easy though. I think that's the problem. I think we all love the articulated ones. I think that's the point. I think rigid would be too easy. More like driving a car than necessarily driving something else. Here we go. We're almost destination. We are 23 minutes out. We are just checking the turning here. I think we need to go down this one. Yeah, I think we do. There's a car underneath me, but he'll just have to wait. Yeah, there we go. We're off at this one. 31. We're stuck at 32 miles per hour. That's fine. Not speeding. Roundabout here, and here we go. We're going to plough through. Very good. I can't remember what I was saying before, by the way. Sorry about that. Just forgotten. I try my best to remember my conversations as I go along. It's one of the things I kind of learned from doing this channel, because sometimes you start something and then you don't finish it. It's a bit like watching Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, and Finn keeps saying he's got something to tell Rey and never tells her. It's one of the most annoying things about the movie, apart from the fact that we've clearly got Force sort of powers. He's got those metachlorians, hasn't he? So, yeah, that's the annoying part about it. It never finishes telling us what is actually going on. Oh, we're going to have to find somewhere to park. This place is out in the middle of nowhere. I don't even know what it was called. I think I said it briefly, but look at that sun. That's amazing. Looks like a farming place, actually. Maybe? Farming? Factory of some sort? Here's the turning. Wow, okay. Let's have a little look. We've got so much time. To be honest, this should pay me double. It's like a farming place. Look, maybe it's like an intense farming. I don't know. Can't remember what we were actually delivering to them. I think it was oil, wasn't it? Alright, pal. How you doing? He's not listening. He's not interested. He's on his break. Okay, let's have a look at the parking. Let's see if we can. Ooh, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see if we can do it. We can always quit if I think it's too hard. Let's do it. Round the back here. Round the back of these factory type farming places. Wow, look at this. It's very, very industrial looking. Very grey. There's some cows around there. I don't know what the oil's for. Actually, they didn't tell me. Ooh, we're onto muddy roads. Excellent. That's gonna be fun. So we're round the back of here. Oh, and it's all. The joypad's going absolutely mental. It's all rubbly. Cool. This is so cool. It's so cool. Oh, there's loads of space here. Loads of space. Look at this. Oh, look, cattle. It's cattle. Look. That's what it is. They're like a mass farming cattle thing. I wonder what the oil's for, though. Maybe it's just diesel to run like the place. Maybe we're just providing fuel for their thing. We're all rumbling again. Oh, look, right next to a big old tractor as well. Let's see if we can get this in here. Let's see. If I can get this nice and straight up here, first off. Wow, look at all this. What a lovely day. I've sort of mounted a little bank down here. That's cool. Right, okay, let's have a little look. We're not straight, but let's have a little look at the top-down view. There we go. All right, okay. Let's put us in reverse. I'm already steering the wrong way because you knew that, didn't you? You knew I was steering the wrong way. So we need to swing this. We need to swing this round here like this to push this round, like that. That's it. Go back. That should be clearing the building. Yes, it is. No. Oh! I got self-excited there. We had it. Right, I'm going to concentrate here. Gravel's kind of slowing me down a little bit. Okay, I'm probably watching too hard over this side, but I want to get. Whoa! Ah! God, I've done it again. I I get a little excited sometimes with my turning. There we go. Stop. Reverse. Right, I need to go that way. Right, I'm just checking over my shoulder for this truck here. Right, okay. Right, I think I need to take off all this lock if I can. Take all this lock off. Just put the wheels straight. I'm just going to check the wheels by looking outside. Yeah, we're straight now. Okay, so that's me. Hello, good morning. How you doing? Oh, good afternoon, should I say? It's 7 o'clock at night. We are quite late at night. Other way. Just gentle here. Oh, I'm getting. Do you know what? Thank you for bearing with me. I'm definitely improving with this reversing. Definitely repairing. I've done it. I have done it. Let's check. Oh my goodness, it's good enough. Look at that. It's pretty square on with that other one. That is really good. I am so pleased with myself. I'm getting so much better. That was a more complex, if you ask me, a more complex. I'm going to just drop the trailer here and we'll do that decoupling. And we'll get the end of the mission. But I'm really pleased with that. I'm getting quite good at that. 562 miles, 26 hours journey. Actually did that really quickly, to be honest with you. Good bit of things. Really professional. Got extra experience doing that ARD delivery. What was it? Does it tell me? No. We used 352 litres of things. It didn't tell me what it was. Proficiency. I got extra things for my proficiency. Got extra money for the distance. Good experience for all of it. Look at that. Brilliant. Excellent. Long distance driving. Extra level skill. I'm really pleased with that one. I'm really pleased indeed with that journey. Right. So what we need to do now is I'm just going to put the world map and we're going to have a little look and see if there's somewhere we can take a rest for the night. Look, we got somewhere there. Look. Down the road, just down the road, and there's a town here as well. Still need to sort out something to do with vehicles. I haven't seen any garages. We'll just have to see where we're at with these things, and we haven't passed anything that I recognise as a garage anyway. I really enjoyed that. That was a good journey. And there's that interesting place there. Let's take this one here. I think it'll probably end up here at this GNT and whatever that is. Can't pronounce it. Dumb depth something. I don't know. Wherever it is. So what we'll do is we'll put that on there. We can get some diesel and we can get a rest. That's the place to go, I think, for us. Probably get a bite to eat there. I would think it's that kind of time. Gives us a break. It's a beautiful bit of countryside. So you know, quick wander in the bushes somewhere, possibly, maybe. I don't know. It's just a nice bit of countryside. So let's get back in the truck and let's get out of here. That was a lovely ride. I'm very pleased with that. That went really, really well. Couldn't have asked for better, to be honest with you. So let's power on and let's head on down the road. I love the feel of these rumbling sort of side street roads, or these sort of gravel that's underneath the truck. It's lovely. Powering through it, making dust. You can see it in the rearview mirror. There's dust flying as I power out of here. Right, let's go. And it's also got things. It's got heavy things to deliver. I've really enjoyed this. I've enjoyed this journey. Let's take a look at the cows. It's been a great journey. Let's get ourselves. Hang on. There's somewhere closer, is there not? No, maybe that's a main road that I can't get down to easily. Don't know. Anyway, we'll go down the road and we'll get ourselves bedded in for the night. Nobody on the road. Okay, let's go. Power on down the road. we're just making our way down there. We're just going to get ourselves settled in, and that'll be us for the night, and us for the thing. I've been toying with the idea of trying to do this more than a few times a week. However, it does take an awful long time to render, because I put that lovely sort of, I try and do that previously thing so you can remember what I did the week before. I know some of it's silly sometimes. I mean, last week's was like me driving through a tunnel and getting quite excited about it. I'm just so sad, aren't I? It was interesting stuff. But I always like to try and do that kind of previously thing, and it's kind of my part of the whole experience. Here we go. It's like a little village town thing. Somebody's house. Oh look, there's a parking spot there. I'm gonna get some diesel, and that must be the parking spot in there. It's like a little village thing. Wonder if there's anywhere to go for a walk. A house that's probably owned by them. Probably. Well, that's the parking spot there, but I guess that's next door is also a parking spot. I'm gonna get some fuel and park over here in the thing for the night. Put that in there. Right, let's turn the engine off. Let's fill it up. Just get that diesel in there. We've used 350 litres of diesel. Amazing. So there we go. That's €400, 440 euros. And here's a parking spot over here, so let's get settled in for the night. I don't think we're going to get any good decent food tonight. Just get that feeling that we're going to be lucky here. I think what we got, a service station probably with like a cafe thing. That's a bit of a shame. We'll have to have something in that cool box hopefully for there. It'd be nice. I'm going to have a look at some point at what other things we can get in here to kind of kit this thing out, because I've obviously got my stereo, but it'd be nice maybe to get a video in here. I'm sure you get them anywhere. You use your mobile phone nowadays, don't you? But get ourselves get the sort of beds things set up, because I mean obviously I'm living in this thing. It's not just my truck. It's kind of a place where I'm living. I mean obviously you can occasionally book a night somewhere, but anyway. Right. Anyway, I have been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in that. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye now.